What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of One Dream Fishing. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite ways to put a lot of fish in the boat this winter. It's something that is very overlooked, especially in Texas. I think it's just looked as just a bait to catch a little fish, but I'm going to show you what I do differently to help put a lot of fish in the boat. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what the bait is, where we like to throw it, and the rod that we throw it on. So come along, and we're going to talk about an awesome bait to catch a lot of fish this winter.
So the Bladebait, to go into more of what it actually is, a lot of people overcomplicate it and think it's something it's not. Basically all it is a finesse application of a rattle trap. You're going to use it for the same thing, but this allows you to throw lighter line, lighter setup, which is a key in the winter when those fish get kind of lethargic, they get pressured, it's cold, you are also lethargic because it's 30 degrees outside, but this is where that bait comes into play. This is a Demiki, this is a 1/2 ounce. It's a good starting size for going into your blade baits. Mega Bass makes a good one, and then the Silver Buddy, which is one basically everybody throws, but that is the blade bait.
Alright, so going into the setup that I like to throw, my average blade bait setup is definitely going to be a bigger size spinning rod. This is an Alpha Angler wrench, which is a 7-foot medium fast action, which it is a medium, but it doesn't, that obviously doesn't sound very heavy, but this one's got a lot more backbone to it, which you need to be able to rip it off the bottom. And then I'm going to have a 3000 size spinning reel. I like the 3000 over a 2500 because it has a bigger spool, which allows for me to make even further casts. So when I'm going to throw anything under a 1/2, I'll put it on a spinning rod, and if I go above a 1/2, that's when I'm going to throw it on a bait caster, and I'll put that on like a 7.3 medium heavy. But the rod really doesn't make a big difference. As long as it can make long casts and handle these small treble hooks, it'll do the job and put a lot of fish in the boat for you.
So going into where you throw the blade bait, starting out with your lighter one, you're going to be throwing that around grass. So whether that's down the center of a creek channel, that's on a long point that's got grass, that's on a hard line. Basically what you're looking for is that reaction. That is what the fish are going after in the winter. They're lethargic, the water's cold, and they want something to just pop up right in front of their face. Another use for this is going on your long tapering points where they're pushing up shad. Now whether they're chasing shad or they're just kind of in that general area, this bait allows you to bomb it out there and kind of have that search bait, but it gives you a reaction, and that's why you can get so many fish on the blade bait this winter. So y'all just saw that is the blade bait and how to catch more fish on it in the winter. Reese actually recently went out to a pond.
Yeah, I went to a deep, clear, grassy pond, which you don't always find in Texas, but there's one right down the road from us here at DBU. Went out with the blade bait. There's a lot of pressure out at this pond, so I wanted to put it to the test, and it performed. Jacob and I went there the day before, dragged around a drop shot, didn't catch a single fish. Went out there and I pulled 4 fish pretty quickly and won about 2.5 pounds, which any day this time of year we'll take it. So make sure you stay for that, but as always, make sure you check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. We actually just hit 27,000.
27,000 on TikTok. It's crazy how fast we're growing on there. But we appreciate all of y'all's support. If you have any new video ideas, whether that's TikTok, YouTube, tips, tournaments, trips, whatever y'all want to see on here, comment on any one of our social medias. We are One Dream Fishing on basically all the platforms. Go check it out. Go tell us what you want to see. But as always,
God bless.
Thanks for watching.
And dream on.
There he is. Good one. It's not about fish at all. May smoke that thing. Bottom of it. Yep. Come on. Not a bad fish at all. Here we go, number one. Ate it a little funny, but I'll take that all day. Number one on the old blade bait. Bye, buddy. That didn't take long. Get him in. Oh, big one. Absolute giant. There we go. Not a bad one. Buddy, come on in. Not a very big one, but I'll take it. Smoked that blade bait. Ate it head first, that's the way you want it. It's a cold cooked fish. Nice little guy. There you go.